Yo, what's good, y'all boys, man? This time we got most valid crash outs in animated history. Now, in the thumbnail, I did see, I seen Big Hero 6. I forgot his name, though. Is it Hero? It's Hero, right? I'm tripping. Yo, I haven't seen that movie. I might have rewatched it when I was, like, younger, but, like, bro, it was nothing like the first time I watched. When did it came out? Like, was it 2013? I don't know. When that movie first came out, man, that shit was, like, the greatest shit ever to me. What we gonna get right to? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, let me know if y'all want me to watch anything else. Let's go.
Some characters are accused of going too far, but sometimes it's just them hitting their limit.
Oh, hold on, I can't hear nothing. 1 second, y'all. I can't hear nothing. Okay, everything good. Yeah, let's go.
Some characters are accused of going too far, but sometimes it's just them hitting their limit.
Mm.
These are the most valid crash outs.
Oh, I forgot about that one. About what's his
starting
name?
with Mr. Wolf from The Bad Guys, the moment he snaps on Marmalade and goes full feral.
My little piggy.
You little pouchy cheeks.
I'm gonna keep it blunt. I never seen this movie. Was this movie
This
good?
one hits different when you realize what Wolf was actually trying to do. Wolf wasn't faking being good. He genuinely wanted to change. For the first time in his life, he thought maybe he didn't have to be the villain everyone expected him to be. He believed in it. He trusted Marmalade. He put everything on the line because he truly thought someone finally saw him as more than just the big bad wolf. And Marmalade didn't.
It kind of sounds like that one movie with what's it called? Zootopia, with the fox and rabbit. It kind of sound like how he was with Nah, the fox he changed eventually, right? Yeah, I think so. But I'm gonna be honest, I ain't seen this movie. I don't know anything about this movie. Bad Guys came out after like kind of came. I think it came out when I started growing up. So like, I mean, when I was like, starting to turn to like adult. So I didn't really care about this type of stuff.
He humiliated him. Wolf's entire arc is about fighting the assumption that he's a villain. Society sees a wolf and immediately sees a criminal. It doesn't matter what he does. And for once, he tried to prove them wrong. He did the right thing. He chose
my son got a little baddie?
That choice is exactly what Marmalade used to destroy him. Marmalade frames Wolf so perfectly that everyone instantly believes it. Of course they do.
Nah.
They were waiting for him to mess up. And the worst
there's people in this movie. I don't think
evil. He's smug about it. He enjoys watching Wolf realize the truth. He enjoys watching him break. That's what pushes Wolf over the edge.
Nah, this is nasty work right here. What kind of animal is that?
Because it's one thing to be betrayed. It's another thing entirely to be betrayed by someone who takes pleasure in it. So
yeah, that's nasty work.
It's not just anger. It's years of being judged.
Dang, and he got him on 4K too.
Realizing the system was never going to let him win, exploding all at once. Wolf's crash out wasn't a relapse. It was the natural response to being punished for doing the right thing. Think about it. Your whole life, people judge you. They say you're dangerous, that you can't be trusted. You're a lost cause. Then someone comes along and makes you believe you can change.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why did he do this though? Now this shit got me wanting to watch the movie now.
That you can be better than what everyone says.
Yeah, that's wicked, bro.
Find out the truth. They never believed in you. They used you. They needed someone to blame, and they chose you because everyone would believe you were guilty. Come on, that's enough to make anyone lose.
Damn.
Wolf didn't snap because he was evil. He snapped because he trusted the wrong person. And when betrayal hits someone who's already hurting, it gets a lot darker. Which brings us to
tell y'all, this right here. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I knew he was making it so obvious to the point where I don't want to spoil it. Nigga, this movie been out for like 40 years. I knew he was making it so obvious to the point where you couldn't like think it was anybody else. But like, bro, I genuinely thought that the professor was smoked. I thought he was cooked. To find out he backdoored y'all, and then just listen to what he says after. Oh my god, listen to what he says to Hero. I think if he plays it, let's just see what he says to Hero.
He lost his entire family.
Max, destroy.
I did not even blame him.
He fucked up.
I'm mad his people's let him.
Baymax to destroy Callahan might be the most.
My fault. I keep pausing. I'm mad his people's like, they was trying to do the right thing, but I'm still mad. They come on, they should have let Baymax smoke, bro.
Valid crash out in animated movie history. And by valid, I mean genuinely, emotionally, psychologically, this kid had every reason to snap. Because let's be real,
Literally. And he was
Hero's
too smart for his
14.
own good, too.
14. That's barely high school age. And by the time we reach that scene, he's already lost both his parents, watched his older brother die in a fire, spent weeks drowning in grief he doesn't know how to deal with, and then discovers the man responsible for all of it was someone they trusted. Someone Tadashi looked up to. Someone who watched Hiro's brother run into a burning building to save him and just...
Damn, he said someone Tadashi trusted. That shit hit me. Damn. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I know he was trying to do the right thing, but him running into the fire, it was brave, but it was the dumbest thing ever. If you, like, bro, the way the fire looked, bro, like, it was no getting out of that if you went back in there.
Just let it happen. So, yeah. When Hiro throws out Baymax's healthcare chip and tells him to destroy Callahan, that's not a villain arc. That's a breakdown. And honestly,
Don't even blame him.
Hiro is just a kid, but he's carrying trauma most adults would struggle to handle. He loses his parents at a young age. So right from the start, he's dealing with a level of grief most people don't face until much later in life. Then Tadashi dies. And Tadashi isn't just his brother. He's his best friend, his role
everything,
model, his entire support system. He's the one who believes,
including the aunt too.
So when Hiro realizes someone is misusing his microbots, he finally has a purpose again, to uncover the truth behind the accident. Except when he gets those answers, it's far worse than he imagined.
This guy is explaining shit good.
The person behind it all isn't some random villain. It's Callahan, Professor Callahan, the man Tadashi admired, the mentor who...
That's crazy.
The person Tadashi ran into a burning...
See, if Hiro really wanted to be grimy, he could have super left. He could have spoiler. He could have super left. What's her name into that? You know where she was at. He could have super left her in there.
Building to save. So when Hiro learns the truth, that betrayal hits different. Tadashi didn't die in a random accident. He died saving the man who caused the fire, the man who staged the entire thing to fake his own death.
And they didn't even care.
Invention. That means Tadashi's death wasn't just a tragedy, it was a waste. He died for someone who didn't deserve it in the first place.
Facts.
What really makes Hiro snap isn't just discovering Callahan is alive.
Yeah, listen to what he says.
Callahan says when Hiro confronts him,
Went in there to save you. That was his mistake.
Me and this thing got the same face. When I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, it's game over.
Man shows zero guilt, zero remorse. Like Tadashi's life didn't matter.
And got him looking like the Hulk.
Sacrifice meant nothing. And when Callahan dismisses Tadashi like he was nothing, all the grief Hiro's been bottling up, all that pain, confusion, and rage has nowhere else to go. Sure, Callahan lost his daughter. That's tragic. But using that loss as an excuse to put an entire city in danger and to dismiss the life of a kid who died trying to save you, that's not grief. That's cruelty.
And somebody who looked up to you too.
Less like a loss of control and more like the only reasonable response. Because if anyone in animated movie history deserved a crash out, it was Hiro.
Facts. Callahan deserved to get packed up. I don't care what anybody said.
Dead brother. And
that was crazy.
Looked him in the eye and said it didn't matter. Yeah, valid reason. And do you know what
my bad
else is valid?
Oh my god, this nigga was annoying.
Bob throwing his boss through a wall because he had it coming. Bob's entire identity was taken from him. Being a superhero wasn't just a job, it was who he was.
Yeah, it literally was everything.
His life meaning. And then the world made it illegal. Imagine being the best at something you were born to do. And then society just bans it and tells you to figure something else out with your life. That's Bob's life.
And it doesn't even try to help you after. I don't remember why they did that. I really don't. I might have to watch Incredibles 1 again. This shit came out 2004. Right? Yeah. Oh my god, oh my god. My animated movie memory a little shaky, y'all.
Life after the superhero relocation program. So instead of saving lives, he's stuck working in an insurance company, which is already depressing. But it's not just insurance. It's a system designed to deny people help. His job is to find reasons not to cover claims, to actively screw over vulnerable people.
That's crazy.
People out of burning buildings to telling them their medical bills won't be covered. And Bob tries to make it work. He even risks his job to help that old lady navigate the system so she doesn't lose everything. Because deep down, he's still a hero. He can't turn it off. But
yeah, I was so happy.
Total opposite. His boss represents everything wrong with the system. He's not just enforcing policy, he's cruel about it. He pressures Bob to follow procedures that hurt people instead of helping them. Then comes the breaking point. Bob sees a man getting mugged right outside the window. His instincts kick in. He's halfway out of his chair. And his boss tells him to sit down. Don't intervene. Don't help. Just let it happen. That moment breaks him
Yo.
because it proves the world doesn't just want him to stop being a hero. It wants him to stop caring. So when his boss threatens to fire him for caring too much,
Yo, this nigga's explaining shit so good. My goodness, damn. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, or you're fired!
Bob
He felt
snaps.
so proud when he
15
said
years
that.
of suppressed strength, suppressed purpose, suppressed identity, all of it comes out in one throw. And
Damn.
honestly, he's lucky Bob only threw him through a wall and not
Facts.
out the window.
He could have body
Speaking of
bagged him.
luck, May from Turning Red hasn't had much of it ever since she discovers
Okay, I have no idea what this is. Turning Red? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like what's the last Disney Pixar movie I think I really paid attention to? Was it? I think it was. Was it? I forgot what it. I think it's called Onward. I think Tom Holland was in it. Oh wait, no. What's that movie? Coco. I think Coco was the last one I paid attention to.
she
For
can
real.
transform into a red panda whenever she loses control of her
It's a
emotions.
panda?
And her crash out at Tyler's birthday party.
And your creepy temple, you freak!
Dang.
As
Oh.
a direct result of that. I'm not saying turning into a giant red panda and terrorizing a kid at his own birthday party is the ideal response. But let's actually break
Yo.
down what led to that moment. Tyler wasn't
She
just
do like a
teasing.
menace right
He
there.
directly insults her family and her heritage, and that's intentional. That's meant to hurt. And let's not forget, he's been a bully the entire movie. He mocks
And that
May,
haircut is
bangs
horrendous.
her in class and makes fun of her at every opportunity. He's not some innocent kid. He literally blackmails her into showing up to his birthday party as the panda, holding the fact
Wow.
that he didn't tell her mom about the concert money she's raising at school. By the time May finds out the concert is on the same night as a family ritual her mom has been planning, she's already emotionally maxed
Oh.
out. Imagine being a teenager with an uncontrollable ability to turn into a giant red panda.
Oh, so they.
juggling
Oh
your
no,
mom's
she could turn into that.
expectations, your friends' plans, and a full-on identity crisis while working nonstop to raise money for a concert. Then you're forced to attend the birthday party of the kid you hate most, only to realize the entire plan you and your friends work toward is about to fall apart. And on top of
I'm sorry, I can't. Why did Disney just change the animation style to this? I just feel like I've seen so many movies that look like this now.
all that, the same bully decides to mock your family in front of a crowd. Yeah, I do more than what she did. So, when May attacks Tyler after
Give me
he
one
insults
second, y'all.
her family,
Give me one second. My bad. Somebody need my help.
yes, it's extreme, but it's also the result of constant pressure piling up all at once. He doesn't just insult May, he insults her mom, her culture, her heritage. That's a direct attack on something deeply personal. She's
Yeah, that's
pushed past
OD.
her limit. Honestly, you can't blame her for crashing out. If you actually watch the build-up, May's
That shit might traumatize him for life. I ain't gonna lie.
reaction makes complete sense. She's a kid under pressure from every direction. Her mom expects perfection. Her friends expect loyalty. She expects herself to have everything figured out. And every intense emotion literally turns her into a giant animal. That's a lot.
Yeah, no, that's
so when
OD.
Tyler, who's been targeting her for weeks, decides to insult her family in public, yeah, she lost it. And the one who really lost it was Woody.
You are a toy!
His meltdown at the gas station might be one of the most emotionally justified breakdowns in animated movie history. When you really look at what
Dang,
led
I
to
didn't even
this
think
moment,
about.
it's clear Woody
Yo, I didn't even think about Toy Story being in this one. I'm not gonna lie, cause I remember Woody and them crashing out sometimes, but I really remember this shit being like a bubbly type of not bubbly, but you know, it has deep meaning in it
doesn't snap
sometimes.
at Buzz just because he's the new favorite toy, although that is part of it. He breaks because he's overwhelmed by jealousy, fear, and desperation right in the middle of an identity crisis.
That is
Think about it.
damn.
For years, Woody has been Andy's favorite. That isn't just a perk, it's his entire sense of self. It gives him value and purpose. He's the leader of the toys, the one Andy loves most, the one who gets to sleep on the bed.
Yeah.
So when
When Buzz finally showed up, he kind of started to take over. Damn, I didn't even think about it like that. Yo. But at the end of the day, if you didn't see Toy Story 3, guess who the one toy that Woody was trying to keep? No. Sorry, it's been a minute. Andy was trying to keep. It was Woody. That's crazy. I didn't think about it.
goes up and takes that away, Woody doesn't just feel replaced.
Let me pause one second. It's crazy. I don't really think about these things when I watch them. I don't really think about it as deep. Like, sometimes I be like, oh, yeah, okay, that's deep. I understand it. But I don't really, like, go into depth of that. That's crazy. This nigga really making me think, yo.
He feels like he no longer matters.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Buzz is living in a
And
complete
we all had
alternate
that feeling
reality.
before.
He genuinely believes he's a real space ranger on a mission to save the galaxy. He's delusional, and everyone else is just entertained
Yeah.
by it. Woody sees this clearly. And yeah, Woody shouldn't have tried to knock Buzz behind the desk, but when Buzz gets knocked out the window, it makes everything
Oh.
worse. To the other toys, Woody doesn't just look jealous, he looks guilty. They think he did it on purpose. Everything falls apart at once. And on top of all that, Woody
They was
still
trying
has
to lynch him.
find
That was
Buzz
crazy.
to prove his innocence. By the time they reach the gas station, Woody has been running on pure stress and anxiety for almost an entire day. He's been accused of murder by his friends, he's been separated from Andy, and now he's stuck with the one toy who caused all of this. And Buzz isn't helping.
Because of you, the security of this entire universe is in jeopardy.
Yo, Buzz was blowing
He
minds
truly
in the
believes
first movie
he's a
too.
real space ranger. He doesn't even know he's a toy. He's not pretending for fun. He's delusional, and that delusion is actively dangerous. Buzz refuses
But
to
it wasn't all the Buzz toys like this. I feel like, yo, why was only the Buzz Lightyear toys like this and the Zod toys like this? I don't understand that.
accept reality, even when it's obvious they need to work together to get back to Andy. So when Woody finally snaps, that moment isn't just anger, it's desperation. Woody tried patience, he tried explaining, he tried logic. None of it worked because Buzz was too deep in his fantasy.
Yeah,
to see
Buzz
how
was
bad
wilding
things
out.
really were. Woody is trying to save both of them. He knows they're running out of time, and Buzz's denial is the only thing standing in their way. Woody's crash out wasn't just valid, it was necessary. It was about survival. And honestly, Buzz needed to hear it.
Damn. This makes me really think, yo, I'm not watching
be honest.
movies to my fullest potential. What's his name? Ferb? Tough. Ferb? Yeah. That video, what is it called? It was called Most Valid Crash. Yo, you know, another thing, this kind of made me want to watch some of these movies, like Bad Guy Turning Red. And what's the other one that was, what was the other one? There was another one there that's, I don't think I seen. Or was those the only two? Yeah, Turning Red. Turning Red seems like an interesting one. And Bad Guys. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely do. I definitely gotta, what's it called? Refresh my brain with some of these movies because, yo, I really didn't, like, I didn't realize that some of these newer Disney movies be, like, they get this deep because, you know, people usually, when they be talking about, they be hating on them shits, bro. Like, what's that one movie that I forgot, it was what was it, a new Disney movie? I forgot. But anytime I see something about new Disney movies, I don't really, like, take people's opinions and, like, really run with them. But when I see them, so I'm like, okay, so it might be trash. So I mean, I guess I'd be like, oh, I guess I get, like, you know, they be giving me, like, a bad impression of it at first, but honestly, I think it's what it really is. I really, like, I see the bad impression, but I also, like, yo, I was not gonna see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But dang, it's kind of making me want to see some of the new ones, man. You know, I'd be stuck in in nostalgia. I could sit there and go watch all of my old Disney, like, these are non-animated ones, but yo, I don't know what it is, but yo, one of my favorite Disney movies, Girl versus Monster. Tough. Let It Shine. Tough. There's so much more, but yeah, man, I think that's it for this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Share this with your peoples. Comment, man. Please comment. I love when y'all do that. Without further ado, man, we out, man.